Hello, everyone. This is Mrs. Pang. Welcome to Back to School Night. I teach algebra with Ms. Hunt in 8th grade. And I have prepared, I hope to be a short video with a single slide to answer the following. Who am I? What's algebra? What goes on in class? And how do you help your child? And how to reach me. So let's quickly get started. This is my 10th year at Warren Middle School. I started out as a math teacher and a Mandarin Chinese teacher. So some of you already know me through Mandarin Chinese. Prior to this, I taught a year at high school, and then I spent most of my career, over 20 years, in corporate. My academic background is in engineering. Now, what is algebra? Now you see that I have a little image here. What this is called a quadratic formula, and that is the quintessential equation for algebra. It has a most famous variable for algebra called the x. Now students really struggle. So I'm going to try to synthesize what algebra is. Algebra is really using mathematical symbols and using rules to manipulate them. And why do we manipulate them? To set up relationship between them. These, mathematical sort of variables, unknowns, we call them. And then we use rules and try to solve for them. So it is such an important part of math. In fact, it is the unifying thread throughout all advanced math. So your child will be exposed to not only a standalone course called Algebra 1, but Algebra 2. And the rest, geometry, pre-calculus, and calculus, have a significant part of the foundation of algebra. So what goes on in class? And I put in a picture of a distance learning classroom. And that is not necessarily your child's classroom, but it's an example of what it looks like. We have about 11 to 13 students who alternate between online and also in the classroom. Ms. Hunt and I, we roll out our assignments and our lessons online through Google Classroom. And between the watching of the videos, and we also walk around and we observe questions that are coming from students online. How do you help your child? I know that many parents are concerned about the difficulty of algebra. The only thing I'm going to ask you to do is to encourage them to try, encourage them to read instructions and watch the lessons, and encourage them to come to us for help. Their teachers are really, really interested in helping them. Also, create an environment at home and tell them not to be afraid of math, and then that they're productive, right? Engaging in mathematical discourse. So that's what I will be asking you to help me. And then reach out to me if you have any question. All right, so how do you reach out to me? Under Pang and the Warren Teacher website, and has my contact information. And I'd be happy to schedule a phone call to discuss any questions you have. All right, thank you so much for staying and watching my video. Have a good night.